wanna show you what I know. Break it free from the mainstream, the studio machine. I want it my way. Indie Film Nation. I want it my way. Indie Film Nation. Going all the way. Indie Film Nation. You know it's gotta be Indie Film Nation.
G'day everyone, it's Mike Smith.
And Bruce Himmelblau.
And we're still here on the streets of Park City, Utah with our Sundance 09 coverage. And today we're going to cast an eye on some of the other activities being Slamdance this time. And Bruce, we've been, you and Sue have caught up with some of the filmmakers and etc. from Slamdance. Tell us about what coverage we've got on today's program.
Well, it kept Sue real busy. And here at Slamdance, we got the red carpet of a movie called Finding Bliss.
I didn't realize that this was a porn.
No, we do not use the P word. It's adult entertainment.
Place has everything we need.
I'll edit their porno movies during the day.
Oh my God.
And make my movie at night. Action.
Sometimes all it takes
You're falling for him. I wouldn't touch him with a 10-inch pole. It's a 10-foot pole.
is a little action. From the writer-director of Amy's Orgasm comes a story about the ins and outs.
Are you looking for attention?
Of love.
It's trust me, not thrust me.
Lily Sobieski, Matt Davis, Denise Richards, and Jamie Kennedy.
Sorry about the chubby.
Finding Bliss.
You shot Gladiator here?
Yeah, no, it's, glad he ate her vagina.
All right, now, so let's check this interview out.
Hi, Sue Lawson here for Indie Film Nation. Joining me today at Slamdance is Donna Marie Recco. You may recognize Donna Marie Recco from Analyze This, Analyze That. You'll be recognizing her soon from Finding Bliss, the new film that she's in that's premiering here at Slamdance. She is not only an actress, she is also the music supervisor in the film, so she's wearing many different hats. Get it? Many hats, many hats. Tell me about your character, tell me about the role, tell me about the music supervision, tell me about the film, tell me everything.
I'm going to tell you everything. I play Lily Sobieski's best friend in the movie, and I sort of try and get her, my character tries to get this little prissy girl to like loosen up a little bit and do some networking in Hollywood.
Oh, is that what you're calling it, networking?
We call it networking here in Toronto, but really in Hollywood it's something else. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so it's a great character.
This year's Best Student Film goes to Jodie Balaban.
So what made you think to yourself, yeah, this is the role I want to do this?
I just wanted to work with Julie Davis. That's really what it was. It was a great script, so I mean the role is great. But Julie is amazing, you know. I'm a big fan, so I got to work with her. I love Lily, I love Denise, I love Jamie, I love the whole cast. And it was a lot of fun. And I climbed on board, and then next thing I know, there was a window to music supervise the film as well. And I thought that was a tremendous opportunity to learn because I had never done it.
So wait, you've never done the music supervision for a film before?
No.
Not a small film, not a large film, no medium-sized film?
Never,
nothing.
Never, ever, ever. So all you filmmakers out there, just keep climbing, just keep doing,
Grab it. You see the opportunity and grab it.
I'm like, I'll learn. Teach me. And I was fortunate enough to fall under the Jupiter Media Works umbrella, which they have an office in Santa Monica. It's my boyfriend's company, and they have I'm plugging. And we made a really good, really great film sound really, really great. Thank you so much for your support and being here. It's really great.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing the film.
It's a great film.
It's Finding Bliss. Joining me now is Krista Campbell. Krista, tell me about the role here.
I play a Russian porn star, Kato.
I remember him from The Green Hornet. I don't remember him looking like him.
Well, it's a little bit different than that, but
different Kato.
Different Kato. But it's fun, very risque, and I guess I don't know, fun porn star, and kind of fit into the collective group of the film, and exciting. We have some wild scenes, so it's very excited to see it. I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen the cut? This is going to be the first time. What's next for you?
I'm doing the Expendables with Stallone and Jet Li and Jason Statham, and actually a children's film, Rin Tin Tin.
She's into everything. What can I say? You'll be seeing a lot of her, and I mean that in more ways than one. You'll be seeing a lot of her. Finding Bliss, and then Rin Tin Tin, and the Expendables. Go see her.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Take care. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, right here, girl. On the end, right here. Underneath all the other cameras.
Tell me that ATM is automated teller machine.
It is, yeah. It's also ass to mouth.
I play Gary. Gary is head of tech support. He's a gadget whiz. He was probably the guy who loves gadgets, but loves ladies, but probably can't get the ladies.
No,
so, yes,
no,
I know,
a
it's
gadget
hard to
guy.
believe. Look at me.
Oh,
Can't you tell?
No, see, that's
you
why.
You can't believe it.
Apparently it was acting.
I had to go to some dark places.
Acting.
Exactly. So he works, he goes, takes a job in the porn world, so he can combine both. How's that for Gary?
Business and pleasure.
Business and pleasure. And he's still not dealing with the ladies well, so.
But he's got his gadgets, and that's a good
I got
thing.
my gadgets, and that's exciting for a lot of people. Really, just me.
So what was there about the role that really appealed to you?
I think it was a lot about to deal with the role and the movie. So I guess it ultimately says that like everyone, no matter what profession you choose, whether you're a dental hygienist, whether you work in the porn industry, whether you're a banker, you're all looking for one thing, and that's love. So hopefully we use the backdrop of the porn industry, but tell a nice love story.
It's a love story.
Yeah, I love you.
I love you.
Oh, that's lovely.
We're loving each other here at Slamdance. The film, again, is called Finding Bliss, and you will find it here right now.
And maybe on my chest. Find it on my chest.
I like it.
You found
right
bliss.
There. I found bliss right here.
Perfect.
Slamdance.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Pleasure. Take care.
Thanks.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Right here, guys. Ready? One. Oh, all right, go for it. All right, guys, right next to him. 1, 2.
Now joined by Matthew Davis, who's playing.
Jeff Drake. It took me a minute there. We shot it a year ago. Jeff Drake, porn director. Yeah.
Porn director. Can you believe that of him? No.
Yeah, I have no experience in that at all.
Possible. Once again, acting. You were stretching.
Yes, exactly. It's a big stretch.
Had to do research for the role. Sure.
A lot of research.
So what was there about either the film or the role that really drew you to it?
I like the combination of a romantic comedy set in the adult film world. I thought it was a great environment, a great atmosphere for that to happen. And the character I play is a man sort of fallen from his potential, his grace, and who discovers himself through love again. My character's journey. And I thought it was really well written. I'm a big fan of Julie's work, so I thought it was I felt like all the elements were there to make it a really special film.
That's terrific. So it's premiering today to now, almost right this very moment, here at Slamdance. What is next for you?
Well, right now I'm doing an arc on Damages, which has been really exciting, and I've got a few independent films in the can, which have been great. So I've got a few things in the work, and I'm looking forward to this new year.
That's terrific.
Hey guys, straight down a little, please.
Right here to the woman, camera person. Thank you.
Head over here.
I love this indoor. It's more intimate, right? It really is.
Sue Lawson here with Jamie Kennedy. He needs no introduction. For Indie Film Nation, he's in the movie Finding Bliss. Tell me how they found Jamie Kennedy for the movie Finding Bliss.
I've always been a fan of Julie, the director, and she was like, I want you to do this movie, and I want you to have a lot of sex scenes. And I was like, really? I never even get to talk to girls in movies, let alone have a sex scene. So she's like, do it. And I was like, all right. That's how we started.
What is there about the independent film that you like? I mean, you do the mainstream, the mainline thing as well. Do indies have like a special place in your heart?
I think that when you make an independent film, there's really no rules. You know, Julie got the money, and it was just a rich guy who gave her the money, and she made the movie that she wanted to make. And you kind of can get crazy with it and creative. And she's got a cast of actors and porno stars and comedians, and she made it all work. And I think that there's not a lot of chefs in the kitchen. So I think that by doing that, you can make great stuff. I mean, you know, even though Juno was made by a studio, it was kind of made independently, hands off. And I think that's why that was a hit and stuff like that.
So you're a big fan of the indie aspect of things, as well as the studio aspect.
I like that studio money. No, you
got to have both, right?
I mean, it's beautiful just to be an actor. So I like
to be a working actor.
Yeah, you know, I love to work. I love to be in movies, and whether it's, you know, independent or studio, you need a great movie. You need a great release date. You need a great marketing campaign. Those are the 3 keys to making a movie.
And a great actor.
Yeah, well, that helps too.
Yeah, helps a little bit there. Yeah, just a touch. So what's next for you?
Got this coming out, and hopefully I'm on the show The Ghost Whisperer with Jennifer Love. We on every Friday night. I got my other movie that came out earlier this year, Heckler. It was at Toronto. And just do stand-up on the weekend and looking at another movie, so.
Big year for you.
Yeah, we keep moving, you know. Just always be working, ABW.
Always be working. I love it. Jamie Kennedy, Sue Lawson, Indie Film Nation. The movie again is Finding Bliss.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Raise your hand if you've made porn.
It was based on my first job in Hollywood, which was cutting porn, and I could not get a foot in the door no matter what I did. So when I was at Playboy and I was cutting there, and they actually, people think Playboy is really soft and nothing bad, but they have another arm that does hardcore stuff. So I was cutting some of that, and my parents were like, oh, it's Playboy, it's fine, it's fine. And one night they're watching TV, what is this? This can't be what you're doing. And but I started writing the script about doing it, and then I made my other film. I never could kind of finish the script. I wasn't quite sure how to do the story. And when I was working there, I put the financing together for my first film, and that was, once that was in Sundance, that was the end of my working in the adult film business. But I always wanted to tell that story. So that was always the story that I've just been wanting to do. I made 2 films after that, and I just couldn't get this one made. It got really close. It had huge financing, it had big stuff, and that fell apart, and just so many different ways. And people were just really scared. They were really, really scared. And they just didn't, it would get close because people enjoyed it, but they weren't sure, It came out of real life, though, and that Ron showed up, and having him there. You can't make a movie about this business without him.
It's true. Everybody. We know you want to ask about Jamie's full
But it was a little improv. I said, how can you do a film about the adult film industry and not have any full frontal nudity? And I had said that to Jamie early on. I said, I'd love just like a really far shot of you just on the set, totally naked, but from far away.
Talk about it. Talk about the aperture. Talk about your desire.
It's just so much fun.
Stop it.
It's so much fun. Okay, I will say that when I wrote the script, when a writer writes a script, they always have actors in their mind. Meryl Streep, all those people. And when I wrote this part of Dick Harder, which I just love the part of Dick Harder, I thought of Jamie Kennedy.
I'm as confused as you are.
It's a great part. And I thought Jamie Kennedy would be so great. He would be so great. This part, he has such a heart. He's such a loving, he's funny, and you never get the person right. There's never really been a kind of a comedy or character piece in this business. It's always a really dark story, or kind of a National Lampoonish comedy. And I thought, no one's ever really kind of, especially from a woman's point of view, and how women feel about porn, which is a really complicated subject, and I wanted to at least, that would be interesting to people. Of course, it's kind of scary things, but I thought it would be interesting. They always have to, I once heard a screenwriter say, before you direct a movie, or before you write a movie, but before you direct it, you have to ask yourself, why am I the person to make this movie? Because there's a million other people who can make, there's a million other directors, so why you tell this story? And you have to be able to answer that, and before you make the film, otherwise you shouldn't make it.
Finding Bliss tonight at Slamdance, and we'll find out more about Finding Bliss later.
Yep, Finding Bliss. Look for it. Thank you.
I want it my way. Indie Film Nation, going all the way. Indie Film Nation, it's gotta be.